Your Ford Bronco was built for the outdoors. So much so, you can actually take the doors off to experience nature unbridled while driving off-road. Your Bronco features a toolkit in your glove box that has everything you need to remove the doors. First, push the engine start-stop button once with your foot off the brake. Then, lower the windows on the doors you want to remove and push start-stop again. Fold the mirrors completely forward. Place one fender protector from your toolkit on the door and the other on the front fender to help protect from paint chips. Now, fully open the door and locate the wire connector. Hold the connector cover open while pulling the wire connector straight out. The cover is spring-loaded and will shut automatically. Ensure that the door is clean, then place the available door storage bag on it. Now, use the 13mm socket tool to loosen and remove the lower and upper hinge bolts. With another person's help, use the handles on the door bag and simply lift the door vertically to separate it from the vehicle. Zip the door bag shut and store it in a safe place. Then, repeat these steps for each door. Note that when you disconnect the wiring harness for the rear doors, the doors must be open. Store the doors in a secure place or take them with you using the available Ford onboard storage kit. First, install the eye bolts from the kit bag into the existing nuts on the rear pillars and hand tighten. Find the ratchet in the toolkit and use it to fully tighten the eye bolt. Open the tailgate fully and identify the numbered straps on the harness. Attach 1 and 2 to the eye bolts and 3 and 4 to the cargo rings. Now, place the narrow strap loop over all the rear headrests and tighten it, but don't damage the headrest. Flip the harness over the back seat to help keep it out of the way until you need it. You can then slide the driver's side rear door into the cargo area, taking care to avoid contact with the rear pillars, speakers, striker, or trim. Align the door peak with the highest point in the upper trim and then secure the bag by clipping to the retention harness. Now, follow the same steps for each door in order, clipping each as you go. Lift the retention harness over the doors and straighten the straps. Secure straps 5 and 6 to the upper eye bolts and secure straps 7 and 8 to the lower rear cargo rings. Tighten all adjustable straps. Follow the same steps and fold the unused door storage bags to use as spacers between the doors and the lower cargo hooks. Then tighten the straps. To reinstall the doors, fold the mirrors completely forward. Now, make sure all the hinges on the vehicle and doors are clean. Unzip the storage bag just enough to give access to the hinges and allow installation without the bag interfering. Put the fender protectors on again, one on the door and the other on the front fender. Install the alignment pin from your toolkit in the lower body side hinge. Be careful not to over-tighten so it's easy to remove later. Now, locate the upper body side hinge and with the help of another person, position the door in the full open angle. Then align the upper door portion to the upper body pin and the lower door portion to the alignment pin and lower it down. Remove the lower alignment pin. Insert the bolts and tighten by hand. Then make sure they're completely tightened using the 13mm socket tool. This may take some effort. Remove the storage bag from the door, then open the harness connector door and reconnect the wire harness. That's it. Open and close the door a few times to ensure that it's properly aligned and operates normally. And repeat the steps for each door. Once all the doors are installed, close them all. Then push the Start-Stop button with your foot off the brake and check for any instrument cluster warnings. No warnings? You're free to hit the road. Your Ford Bronco brings the fun to every adventure with a removable soft top option. Your soft top can be opened partially or you can fully open it. In addition, you can actually remove the whole thing. You can do this without removing any of the windows. Simply lower the visors, then release these two latches in the headliner. Push the soft top up and towards the rear of the vehicle. In the glove box, you'll find these Velcro straps to hold it in place if you're going off-road or just driving on rough roads. For this, you'll need to remove the rear quarter windows and rear window. We'll start with the rear quarter windows. Release the Velcro at the top of the window. Then, starting at the top, pull the rear edge of the fabric out of the slot. Now, unbuckle the 3 clips at the top and release the front edge by pulling the fabric out of the slot. Slide the bottom panel forward all the way out to remove it. Repeat the process for the other rear quarter window. Now, onto the rear window. Release the Velcro all along the top and flip it up. Pull the bottom corners rearward to disengage the clip. Then, remove the top corners from the slots. Unbuckle the 4 clips at the top and slide the bottom of the window out, left or right. Now, let's go back to the soft top. Remove the straps, then press down the handle on the driver's side of your vehicle to unlatch the soft top. Lift and rotate the soft top towards the rear of the vehicle. Press down on both sides of the soft top to latch it. Then add the Velcro straps to secure it. From this position, it's easy to fully remove your soft top. Start by removing the panel covers above the rear wheel wells in the cargo area. You may want to place a rag or towel down behind the quarter trim to catch the bolts so they don't fall into the wheel well. Next, get the Bronco toolkit from your glove box. Find the 13mm socket tool to remove the 3 bolts on each side. Push up on these latches on each side of the rear corners of the soft top. Placing towels on the rails will help protect them from getting scratched when you lift the soft top off with a friend's help. Store the top in a secure area, then replace the panel covers and you're good to go. Start by once again removing those panel covers. Then, with a friend, place the top back on the vehicle and secure the 3 bolts on each side, replacing the panel covers when you're done. Remove the straps, then unfold the soft top by pressing down on this latch. Then, grab this rail and lift the soft top back to the partially open position. Next, you must reinstall the rear window. Slide the window in the frame at the bottom, making sure to insert the top corners into the slots and then pushing the bottom corners in. Fasten the 4 buckles at the top and press along the top of the window to secure the Velcro strap. Now, reinstall the rear quarter windows. Slide the window in at the bottom. Insert the front edge of the window into the slot on the C-pillar. Insert the rear edge of the window into the slot on the rear window. Now, fasten the 3 buckles at the top. It's important to make sure that the top edge of the window is tucked under the tension cable at the front. This will help avoid water leakage. Press along the top of the window to secure the Velcro strip and repeat these steps for the other rear quarter window. Fully unfold the soft top, then secure the 2 latches in the headliner. To gain quicker access to the cargo area, simply open the swing gate, then push up on these latches on each side of the soft top. Then lift up the back and pull down on the prop bar and secure it to hold the top in place. Now you have more space to load your gear. You drive a Ford Bronco to get outside. That's why we built it to let the outside in, with a removable hardtop option and all the tools you'll need to remove it. First, you'll need to remove the roof rack if you have one. Get started by removing the front roof rack cover screws with the T30 hex tool. Then, remove the covers by pulling upward and rotating toward the front of the Bronco. Next, remove the front roof rack nuts with the 10mm hex socket tool. And then at the back, use your Bronco key to remove the cover to access the rear fastener. Loosen the rear fastener with the special triangular bolt tool. Then with some help, lift the rack up and off. Your Bronco comes with 2 windshield trim covers that you'll find in your glove box. Place the plate over the roof rack mounting points and secure the fasteners in place with a 10mm hex socket tool. Then attach the cover and snap it into place, and do the same for the other side. Now, let's remove the hardtop. First, you'll need to remove the front roof panels. Be sure to start with the driver's side. Fold the sun visors down. Unlatch the driver's side header panel at the top of the windshield. Then unlock the 3 L-shaped locks on the driver's side front roof panel by turning them, and remove the driver's side front roof panel. Repeat the steps to remove the passenger side front roof panel. The storage bag helps you protect the panels. The front panels share a storage bag. Make sure the panels are clean, then flip the divider inside the bag out of the way. Place the first panel in the bag. Add the divider, then place the second one in and zip it closed. Then, slide the bag into the cargo area standing straight up. Now to secure it, wrap the upper roof bag strap around the rear seat headrest snugly, without crushing the head restraint. Hook the lower bag hooks to the forward cargo rings. If you have a slide-out tailgate or other accessories, you may have to store your panels horizontally. To do this, lay the bag down in the cargo area and install the loops through the 2 D-rings and secure the panels. After removing the fronts, you can start on the center panel by unlatching the driver and passenger side here, then unlocking the 3 L-shaped locks. Then remove the center panel with a friend's help and store it in a secure place. There's one more thing you have to remove: the rear panel. To do that, open the tailgate and lift open the tailgate window. Locate the wire harness and washer hose inside the cargo area on the rear driver's side. Now, disconnect the wiring harness by pushing the tab to release and pulling down. Do the same with the hose connector and secure both by plugging them into their spots inside the Bronco. Next, open the rear doors. Then, remove the 2 screws that secure the rear roof panel at the C-pillar using the T50 Torx Plus. Now unscrew the 4 bolts on each side at the base of the rear roof panel. With the tailgate window still open and a friend's help, lift the rear roof panel straight up. Once the locating pins are completely out, just lift the roof off. Place the panel on a soft surface and store it with the tailgate window open to prevent damage. With the help of a friend, lift the rear roof panel onto the vehicle, making sure to align the locating pins properly. Attach the panel to your Bronco by securing the 4 bolts on each side. Then, use the T50 Torx Plus to reattach the 2 screws onto the C-pillar. Now, unplug the washer hose and wiring harness and reconnect them. Install the center roof panel the same way it came off. Place it on the vehicle with the help of another person. Latch the driver and passenger side latches. Then lock the 3 L-shaped locks on the center panel. Now, take the front roof panels out of the bag and place them on the vehicle, passenger side first. Latch the header at the top of the windshield and turn the 3 L-shaped latches to lock them. Do the same on the other side. Now, let's reinstall the roof rack. Remove the windshield trim covers by pressing the button on the rear of the cover and rotating it forward. Then remove the fasteners with the 10mm hex socket tool and remove the plate. Position the roof rack on the vehicle and use the triangular bolt tool to secure the fasteners. Then snap the cover into place and do the same for the passenger side. Hand tighten the front roof rack nuts, then finish with the 10mm hex socket tool. Align the cover with the alignment slot and rotate rearward. Then, just use the T30 hex tool to secure the screws and one side is done. Repeat for the other side and you're free to roam. Your Ford Bronco was born for the trail, so yours may be equipped with some features that can help you conquer those trails. Trail control is like cruise control for off-road driving. It controls your vehicle's acceleration and braking to maintain speeds that you set, so you can focus on steering when driving off-road at low speeds. This button on your center console turns trail control on and off. Use these buttons on your steering wheel to set your speed, and this button to cancel. Applying the brake will also reduce the set speed. Canceling trail control will activate Trail 1 pedal drive if your Bronco has it and is in 4-wheel drive high or low. The Trail 1 pedal drive feature helps you maintain speed and control when driving over large rocks or logs. This lets you keep your foot on the accelerator pedal only and use pressure to control your Bronco. Add pressure to go, reduce pressure to slow down. When you take your foot off of the gas, your Bronco comes to a complete stop. Use this button to turn it on and off. Pressing either of the set buttons on your steering wheel will put this feature on standby and turn on trail control. There's still more to assist you out on the trail, like available Trail Turn Assist. This feature helps you make a tight turn in a single maneuver. Turn on Trail Turn Assist by pressing this button while in 4-wheel drive high or low. If the rear differential is engaged before activating Trail Turn Assist, you may need to drive a short distance to fully disengage the rear differential. It reduces your vehicle's turning radius by applying the brakes to the inside rear wheel in low-speed, high steering angle maneuvers. Press the button again to turn it off. And lastly, for manual transmissions, there's hill descent control. It helps maintain speeds on downhill slopes between 2 and 20 miles per hour. Use this button on the center console to activate it, and these buttons on your steering wheel to increase or decrease the descent speed. You can also increase or decrease speed by pressing the accelerator or brake pedal until you've reached the desired speed. When you release the pedal, your Bronco will maintain that speed. To deactivate the feature, simply press the button again. We know you didn't buy a Bronco just to drive it on the road. You bought it for adventure, which is why we created an app to help you find the adventures, the Ford Pass Performance app with off-road navigation. This app gives you just about everything you need to get off-road. First, download the app from your smartphone's App Store. Use the same login info as you do for your Ford Pass app. The app will ask for access to your location and permission to access your phone's camera and audio. You can use the app on your phone and in your Bronco. On the app, Search for trails and filter by location, trail difficulty rating, trail length, and more. Tap on each trail to view a description, length, and rating, and mark them as favorites. You can browse your activity feed, add photos of your trail adventures, view trails you've taken, and add notes about them. Once any trail information is downloaded to your phone, use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto to download the information to your Bronco so that it's available even in conditions where connectivity isn't. Attach your smartphone to the available built-in mount on the dashboard to record your drive. The app automatically adds relevant data to your video. All you have to do is press record. The video will be saved to your phone, and you can share it in the same ways you share any of your videos. Properly inflated tires tend to last longer. The proper inflation numbers are measured in PSI, pounds per square inch, and located on your vehicle's door frame next to the driver's seat. To measure, you can use a digital or dial-type pressure gauge. Be sure to check your tires before you drive on them, or once they've cooled down. In addition, your vehicle is equipped with a safety feature to tell you if the tire pressure is low. To view TPMS, push Menu on the steering wheel, then Off-Road, then Tire Pressure. When your vehicle reaches 20 miles per hour, sensors start relaying pressure information every minute. If any tire's pressure dips too low, it triggers the TPMS warning icon in the instrument display and a pop-up that shows you which tire needs air. Here are some things to keep in mind. Any questions? Go to Ford.com/support.